Welcome back to another level grind let's play. I am Out Zero and this is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Sayaka's been murdered, Junko's been murdered, and now we have to investigate Sayaka's murder. And we got the Monokuma file number 1. So let's check it out. I think let's see, let's go to the truth bullets. Or wait, hold on. Where is the Monokuma file? Where is it? Is it truth bullets? Monokuma file. Victim stab wound, wrist. Her right wrist appears to have been fractured. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's well, we already checked Junko's body. She's nothing useful there. Let's talk to Hagakure. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I beg you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Chihiro. Are you gonna help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Oh, good work, Chihiro. Alright, wait, hold on. Before we leave the gym, any Monokuma coins? Let me check this. I need some gifts, man. Nope. Let's see. What else is there to examine here? Except Junko. Oh, the TV. Let's see. Come on, have a coin. You bastard. You stingy bastard. Alright, let's get, well, we gotta go through every room in case we have to run into somebody. Wait, did that just take me? That just take me back into the freaking gym. Okay, I have to back out. I have to back out right here. Okay. Doors are only for going forward, except for when you're in the classroom. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Okay, you could have just done that from there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Let's see. Take a look at the note. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Let's check my drawers. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I hadn't any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. Oh. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then? Not just me. Nobody's busting out theirs yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. So yeah. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Cause like, why the hell would we? Oh, booyah. Truth bullet. Let's look at the bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Look at the lint roller. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean it up a little? Let's look at my key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. So this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We had to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka wasn't here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer? Oh, that's a truth bullet. That's a. Can I look at that trash can? Can't. Let's look at where the sword was. It's a display stand for the sword was on. Let's look at the sword. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even after you just touch it a little bit. Good, yeah, getting all these clues. Let's look at that. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does it? No, I already saw that. Oh wait, no, this is different, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. Must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with the sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So, why are there scratches on the sheath? Oh, that's a... Oh, no, let's look at the scratches. It's X. There are scratches and gouges in my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. What? That would not have been possible. Huh? Do you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could have happened in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could have known. Perhaps this was another Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Okay, I think that's everything in the room except from the wall. No, I just looked at that. There's scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Oh yeah, alright, let's talk to, No, stop! I don't want to talk to you again. Let's talk to Kyoko. I should look around here first. Check the other spots later. No, I want to talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But...
何やってんの？
見ればわかるでしょ。
わかんないけど。
操作よ。
操作って？
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
コンタクトでも落とした。
I don't know what she was doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
なるほどね。
Interesting. What's interesting?
ね。
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
それは。
I've searched your floor from one corner to the another, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
ええ。
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room has been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it
なる
too?
ほどね。
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used the lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
そう。
That's the question, isn't it? Booyah! Alright, I think I can go in the bathroom now. Bathroom. And on the other side of this door. Ugh. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. No, Sayaka! Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. No, Sayaka! Babe! Oh, alright, well, it's okay. I still have Asahina. Alright, let's look at the body. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now it's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Yeah, because she wrote a message. The stab wound on her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is why when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright, let's look at the message she wrote. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw it. Written in blood with the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Let's look at her wrist. Her head. No! Already saw that. Nope, already seen this. Already seen this. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's see what's here. What else is here? Oh, the shower head. The water from the showers gets turned off at night. Oh, that's it? I think that's it.
どうやら
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's mostly like Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. As if she wrote it with life itself.
So
You often talk like an inspiring poet. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
それは
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
さあ
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me.
苗木くん
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what she's trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Oh, come on. Alright, so like when I first saw that, I instantly knew what that was. But I won't say it until we actually get to it. But just take a look. Take a little look. Got it? Alright. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know what I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
苗木くん
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
Eh?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Oh.
そう
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
そうよ
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. It's freaking broken. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
どうやら
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious it wasn't intentional. What? It wasn't intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
それが
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't even have a lock on it. The only girls' bathrooms have locks. She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with the sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
ちょっと
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
なるほどね
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so
Done.
lost. Well, see you later. Oh, come on. And forgetting I was ever there, she suddenly turned and left the room. The doorknob. Still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. Should start looking to where the murder weapon might have come from, and also should look into that DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they even talk to me, that is. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. First, we gotta stop by, will they give me the clue? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates in my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Boom, got it. Alright, let's go to Sayaka. Whoa. You guys just popped in out of nowhere. Alright, let's go to this room. We gotta go get that DVD. The lingering smell of Sayaka will always remain here. There's only one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. Wonder what she did. Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go. First off, let's go check out the situation with the knife, because the knife came from the kitchen. Is it Asahina in here? Yep. Okay. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in this dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. What? Oh, no, keep going. Skip. I thought you were gonna tell me more. Go into the back room. Anybody here? Let's take a look at the knives. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big and small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or better see if anyone here knows more about it. Booyah. Alright, now I can go talk to Asahina, I believe. Maybe Sayaka's here? No, I just gotta talk to Asahina. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
そうなんだよね
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
そうだよ
Nope. I remember last night. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
それは
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Yeah! Got Asahina's account.
ね
Hey, by the way, do you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
えだって
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together,
隠し
I honestly have no idea. I'm so hot. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go talk to, oh, we gotta go see what's on the DVD. So let's go over there. And then there's only one more area I need to check out, and that we'll go to next. So let's go see what's on her DVD. I think I just have to check that. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I had come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
超高校級のアイドルである前園さやかさんがセンターマイクを務める国民的アイドルグループ。そんな彼女たちには華やかなスポットライトが本当によく似合いますね。ですが。
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
だけあってこの国民的アイドルグループは解散しました。彼女たちがアイドルとして活躍することもスポットライトを浴びることも二度とありません。つまり前園さやかさんの帰る場所はではここで問題です。この国民的アイドルグループが解散した理由とは？
So he freaking murdered her group. That warning, the video cut off. Well, my mic, no. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone outside the world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Alright, I think we have one more place to go check. What's up, dude? Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget it. Forget Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Okay. Forget Beam. That'd be awesome. Alright, let's go. We gotta go check the incinerator. I remember that. So let's go check that out. I think that's the last place we have to go to check for clues. Which is right here. Alright, let's see. There's 30 gate here. Nobody get past. Ah. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in school eventually winds up. How did you get this gate open? No. Oh, okay, Monokuma, you want to just keep talking? No. No entry beyond this point.
Only the person of cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
ダメダメ。こっから先は入れないよ。
Sure, I don't know what you said, but I'll read it anyways.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person.
Oh, it's just a repeat. Who's on cleaning duty?
ダメダメ。
Oh, you bastard, stop being dumb. This is stupid. You faster to go around and ask
ダ
the
メ
others.
ダメ。
Shut up, Monokuma. Okay, I gotta go cleaning duty. Okay, let's get the hair. And if I remember right, Hifumi is the one on duty. Where are you, you bastard? There you are. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the whole school will be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key to the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point in going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open at all times so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Anyway, more important than that. Hey, fatty, why do you want a cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Liar! I know you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it?
ありえませんな。常
What are you
識的
talking
に考
about?
えて。
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D. But there are kinds of trash. There are all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of 2D and then turn to. I will never get tired of 2D.
Oh god.
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. And the only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them for picking up the trash and disposing of it. What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyways, another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I just hoping to get into the trash room and take a look around.
よし、来た。
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed to the trash room. Oh, Hifumi, you bastard.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
ロリロリ。
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
苗木誠殿。
However, Mr. Nagi,
よもや。
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along.
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
ふむふむ。
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left any behind.
ほいほー。
Wait, maybe a parallel world.
Whatever, let's just hurry and keep looking. Alright. Let's look at the glass ball. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. This looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, or just big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
それはもしや
Is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find the one guy.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Okay, well there's that. Look at this. Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. Take a look at the incinerator. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good thing you're 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Do you see that green and yellow button next to the mouth of the incinerator?
ズバリ
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you have to be cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I was quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
妖精さんの仕業
Perhaps it's the work of a fairy.
Hey Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. That there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
なんか
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
怪しいです
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on and yet.
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Alright, let's get the last piece of evidence. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning glove.
Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth and the shape. It's part of the sleeve of a button-up shirt. And now it looks at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence the killer destroyed. But there's a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough to by itself to figure out who the killer is. But yeah, alright, that's it.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and the glass shards, burnt clothes were...
絶対許せね
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
えもうに決まっている
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic books of fantasies. Alright. Alright, let's go. I think there's only one thing left to do, and it's talk to Hiro in the gym. There you go. Oh crap, I think I could have just warped there. Shit, I should have went to the question mark. Let's go. Making me go through all these hoops. Talk to Hiro. Hey Hiro, can I ask you something?
Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hiro, snap out of it, dude.
Huh? Huh, Makoto. What are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
どういうこと
I
だ
only
ね
bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable.
So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass? Not crystal? That guy totally duped me. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up for fortune telling for 2 full years. Come out to be like $1 million. A million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. Can't even feel bad for him.
僕も待ち疲れたんで、そろそろ始めちゃいますか。お待ちかねの学級裁判を。では集合場所を指定します。学校エリア1階にある。うぷぷ。じゃあ後でね。
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh, open the door to infinity! Oh, it would have been cool if it had a door animation. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Alright, let's talk to Kyoko to move it forward. Let's get started. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let's begin. Good idea. Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I don't need someone else to tell me what to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already in the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, it's not important like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit. Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now. Hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease into anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Save? Yep, of course we are. Alright, we're gonna continue the trial next time.